And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, that's a tough one because you can see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Short side option here. He's running left. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. A give left side for Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He finds Johnson. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards. And 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running it with David Montgomery. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Saints will get set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Play stopped by Damone Clark. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Terrion Arnold has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come to... of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions grow their lead to 8. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. Kamara's got it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints pushing for points. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now Stafford again. He's going to push one deep. This is caught inside the 15. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints could have gone for two in the tie, but they choose to trail by one. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 1 yard. And the Lions first down. Back to pass on 1st and 10. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he got this close to midfield before going out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Still has some space inside the 35. Keeps it moving. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Point after, up and good from Bates. And the Lions grow their lead to 8. Fox now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stafford. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He's got Godwin working that sideline. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, and there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Lions get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming here from the 12. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Marcus Epps making the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. Third down run by Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Lions ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Kamara running out of the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Stafford from the gun. This finds Cooks complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Into traffic, complete. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hauled in by Godwin. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
From the red zone now. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh. Down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's second down. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. On the move, headed right. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Stafford. On target to Godwin. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. We have an injured player down, so we'll take a pause. Looks like it is Chris Godwin they're tending to after the play. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
I'll pick up the 2. Brings up second and goal.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Back to throw, here's Stafford. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2. They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. His return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to the air here. This is complete to Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's a throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense. Well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They kick the running back in motion. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
26.
From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. And he'll score! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Groupie to try the point after. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Saints jump in front now by 5. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Caden. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it. good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Ball at the 33 for first down. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Third down from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Back now, pressure on its way. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And now the Lions line it up for a very important 2-point try. He's throwing for it. And he's got a man complete. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Fox now to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a give left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 21. Kamara's got it. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now Stafford to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Putting a receiver in motion. Now Stafford again. Malachi Corley reels it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a... catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Able to find Corley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
First throw for the backup now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a fourth quarter lead. The impact this guy's had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. He has it. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. On now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford has his man. It's Corley. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 34. They did it! He made the interception! And the Lions have some new life in the fourth! Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Lions losing by 7. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 24. Forced out to his right. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Took off with it again. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense. Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. The Saints trying a 2-point conversion once again.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's caught. And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So it's a win for the Saints. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.